So it's been a while. This was something where I thought it really deserved a video because I was incredibly lucky to be asked to passenger in the hydrogen H2 GR Yaris at Goodwood Festival of Speed 2024. All happened quite randomly, wasn't even supposed to be at Goodwood. Then a very lovely car collector in the UK offered me tickets. I went with my friend Tilly. We were having a little mooch around Goodwood Racing stand, where we randomly saw filming of Jari Latvala handing over keys to Sebastian Ogier's special edition along with Kalle Rovanpera. Very random. And then Rowan Atkinson was coming over to drive the H2 GR Yaris. Prior to his arrival, I was talking to this guy who was letting me kind of have a look around the inside of the car and how stripped out it was, kind of what differences have been made. Things like obviously changing the seats, changing the steering wheel, had a custom handbrake. But other than that, all dials, infotainment screen, all kind of looked very samey. Then he asked, did I want to passenger in the car on Sunday? Well, it's not something I could turn down. So that happened. Unfortunately, due to Goodwood's rights, I can't show you the onboard, but I can show you the before and a chat with the project team leader and test driver for the European first H2 GR Yaris. So let's go take a look at the hydrogen H2 GR Yaris setup. So these are running on synthetic fuels. This one is on hydrogen, hence the H2. So this is one of the special edition Yarises. So this is Kalle Rovanpera's with the epic 69 race number on it. And then you have the Ogier edition, which is kind of this more subtle satin grey, which is really nice. It's obviously got the facelifted rear lights. The wing I really like. I think it looks really cool. It's a very unhappy boyfriend currently because I'm in the hydrogen GR Yaris. Bar the steering wheel being up here, all looks pretty samey with the infotainment still being there and everything. But we look up here and it's very stripped out. Just explaining to the Franchitti brothers about WRC. Incredible. So we had Latvala leading away and then Kankkunen was directly in front of us. So what a normal Goodwood sentence. On a 250 GTO just lurking over there. And all this lot. Stick your sides, everyone, stick your sides. taken up the Goodwood Hill climb in the Hydrogen GR Yaris. That was the test driver that took me up. This is James. Oh my god, that was incredible. It was so smooth, so quick, it's brilliant.
They did, but they seem to have so much grip. They did. No, it's a beautifully designed machine.
So I'm here with James. He's the test driver and project leader for the GR Yaris H2.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the hydrogen version, which is what this big old Kevlar.
Yeah, it's just a firewall. Yeah.
Okay,
to
fine.
separate
Between
us from the hydrogen. Yeah.
Okay, so he's just going to tell us a little bit about the GR Yaris that is hydrogen converted.
Yes. So basically, there's a vehicle that we brought over for Goodwood last year.
Yep.
It's a Japan version. It's a rally spec version. We bought it here last year and we got very positive response from the public. The only thing that was missing, which they fed back to us, was basically we couldn't hear it.
Okay, yeah.
You know, motorsport is all about the noise, about
Yeah.
the passion. So we went back to the drawing board and basically we decided to make and design a European version.
Okay.
So early this year we started on the project. So actually this is the first European built GR H2 Yaris.
Very nice. It's very cool and it does sound good.
Yes.
So the one job you kind of had to do, you've done it.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
And
yeah.
it works.
Yeah, it works.
So it works and it sounds good.
Yeah.
So job done.
Yes.
But so is it gonna kind of take a lot to make them kind of into the road?
Well, this is basically a concept car.
Right.
So the development is ongoing.
Yeah.
But who knows what the future holds? We're here today. We can prove it can be done.
Exactly.
Still a long way to go.
Yeah.
And to be honest, with Toyota's way to prove it via motorsport,
Yeah.
but even better cars.
Yeah, of course.
Well, that's the way we focus. So,
Of course.
yeah.
Well, thanks for taking me up the hill. It's very cool.
It's a pleasure.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
Looks
Thank
good.
you.
So, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So that is my video from the hill climb in the H2 Hydrogen GR Yaris. I did obviously have that very brief chat with James. Given that it is a concept car and an ongoing development, there wasn't much he could say. I did try to pry on kind of what mileage range you get with hydrogen currently in that car, but he wouldn't say. I did also try to ask kind of a few technical questions on how difficult it is to potentially take that from a concept car into an actual road legal hydrogen kind of production vehicle. But again, it's a concept in development, so he couldn't really discuss that side of things. But it would be really cool to see them one day become an actual production vehicle. That's one thing with Toyota that I have always found great, is that they're willing to explore various options, and the fact that they are very motorsport heavy. There's a lot that can be found on their website with regards to progress in this kind of stuff. And for example, they've taken the H2 to various rally stages and have kind of demonstrated that it's capable of that stuff. But they don't tend to shout about it as loud as you'd kind of expect something quite so different would be shouted about. But it's not their way. But I strongly suggest looking at their blog because it's interesting as to what they're doing. And obviously their kind of latest marketing campaign is all about your choice. So whether it is down the EV route, hybrid, hydrogen, and again, as you saw, their rally cars were on synthetic fuel. So again, it's another avenue to explore, which I think is great to have options. I think the car sounded great. In comparison to last year, it definitely made a lot more noise. I tried to include as many clips as I could that I got from onboard, where you could hear whether it was intake noise or from the exhaust. yeah, I tried to include as much as I could so people could really hear how that car sounds from on board. It's great to have been asked to go up in that car, given that, you know, Rowan Atkinson drove it over the weekend. I believe the Duke of Richmond's been in it, and also David Richards of ProDrive and chairman of Motorsport UK. So quite prestigious names, and then little old me. But yeah, obviously it was incredible to be asked to go up on the hill climb anyway, but in such a cool concept car in development, it was just awesome. Looking forward to seeing what the team bring next year to Goodwood, and to keeping up with the project as to what's happening and how it's going. Let me know your thoughts below as to what you thought of the sound of the hydrogen H2 GR Yaris. And yeah, I don't know when I'll catch you on the next one, because this is a rarity. But let me know if you want to see more, and I'll see what I can do. I will catch you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.